Hi guys, I hope you're doing well and staying safe. My name is Shalom Parker, and in case you haven't tuned in, I've been doing a series of art therapy directives. If you haven't tuned in, there's 3 other ones that I've given you in order to deal with the things that are going on right now. But this specific one, we're going to focus on fear. So in normal amounts, fear is actually a really helpful emotion. It's something that's going to help you to make more informed decisions to keep you safe. But right now, especially with all that's going on in the world, we're most likely experiencing heightened levels of both fear and anxiety, which can actually be really crippling. So this directive is supposed to help you to acknowledge and also to take more control over the fear that you're experiencing. So for this directive, all that you really need is 2 sheets of printer paper that you cut into fourths. So they'll end up being just right about this size, and then some acrylic or whatever kind of paint that you have. So the first thing you do after you've cut your paper into fourths is you're going to take 6 of them, and then you're going to pick 3 colors that represent your fear right now. So for me, I picked blue, red, and black. And then what you're going to do is you're going to literally squirt globs of paint in whatever pattern that you want onto your paper. And this is to what's going to represent your fear. After you've done making your design, you're going to take another blank sheet of paper and you're going to set it on top, and on your paper, on your table, you're just going to squish down, and that's going to make a new print. Then you're going to set the original one down, you're going to take another sheet of paper and you're going to make a print of the print, and you're going to continue this process until either you've used all of the paper or there's no paint left to make a print of. So this is kind of representing how fear and any really emotion changes over time. It's not always going to be really thick and in your face, and sometimes it'll be almost unseeable. Like if you look at the last one, there's barely anything left on this piece of paper. So after you've done it, you're going to lay them all out in a row and you're going to reflect on them. It's really going to take some time to dry, so you can use that time to reflect. So the first question that I have for you, reflect on the symbolism of the colors and the design that you picked. The second thing is to select the print that most represents the level of fear that you're feeling right now today. The third is to think about what triggers or changes the level of fear that you are experiencing on a day-to-day basis. And the last one is to reflect on, if you were to have the level of fear that's in the last print where it's barely visible, what would you have more room for in your life? Another thing that can be really helpful is to use these as a daily check-in. You can lay these out in a row and identify which one that you're at during that time. And then if you think about it, you could also reflect on, how is this different than yesterday? So if you're at a higher level of fear today, why is that? What happened, changed from today to yesterday that increased that fear? When you're more aware of these things, it also will help you to take more control and be like, okay, maybe I need to watch less news, or maybe I need to exercise every day, or whatever the thing is that has helped you to decrease your fear. I hope that this directive has been really helpful for you. If you would like to talk more about your experience doing art therapy, if you want me to talk about something specific next week or in the coming weeks, I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much. Bye.